God in monotheistic thought is conceived as a supreme being, creator deity and principal object of faith. God is usually conceived as being omnipotent, all-powerful, omniscient, all-knowing, omnipresent, all-present, and omnibenevolent, all-good, as well as having an eternal and necessary existence in the universe. That is the definition of God in our world. But what is God in Doom? Does he exist at all? And what role does he play on this universe? The Ancient Gods Part 1, that being Doom Eternal's first expansion, explores the origin of God himself, that being the Father, the creator of all beings in the multiverse, and the first being that passed through the void at the creation of the universe itself. In today's video, we're going to dive straight into the existence of God in this franchise, and how he became the AI known as Vega, one of the main characters in Doom and Doom Eternal. A lot of people have been asking me to explain how God, the Father, a supreme being that created everything we know, became Vega, the most advanced AI in the whole universe. If you like Doom and want to know everything about the franchise, consider subscribing, click the bell to get all future videos, and leave a huge like. Thanks for the support and enjoy the video, my friends. God being Vega is not something new, as it has been teased little by little ever since Doom 2016. After the creation of Vega, the higher-ups in the UAC Mars facility were stunned at Vega's calculating power, taking control of the UAC Mars facility operations with ease and running them gracefully, just like a god. Vega was created by Samuel Hayden, and while it was not revealed to the general public what made Vega into a fully sentient artificial intelligence, the truth is that Samuel Hayden combined Maker technology and Hell artifacts to create him. But how was he created? How was God conceived into the universe? Moments after the universe was born and created, the Father, the first being, passed through the never-ending void of energy and matter. This supreme being had an immeasurable amount of power. His logic was so immense that just by merely existing, walking and thinking, full-blown dimensions came out from him. In his never-ending walk, and when the Father first lay to rest, Urdak bloomed from his body. The Luminarium is stated to be the holiest of all grounds, as it was there where the Father first lay to rest. It is the origin of everything, the center of the universe. After Urdak was created, the Father created the Seraphs, winged angels, and his loyal servants that will help him create, manage, and oversee everything the Father creates into the universe. Samur Maker, the Seraphim, was the Father's most trusted servant. He was the right hand of God, and he will aid the Father with everything he needed, even if it was treason to the Makers. The Father, in his never-ending quest to create the perfect race, created the realm of Jekad, which was said to be a realm more advanced and beautiful than Urdak itself. The Father gave the people of Jekad a burning ambition to reach even the heavens, and no restraint to achieve those goals. With his first creation, the Father also created the first primeval, the Vod, the first god. The primevals were beings so strong and powerful that each universe could contain only one primeval. In their quest to know it all, the people of Jekad cursed their mortality, as they could not accept that they will meet their fate one day. Eventually, Jekad fell into chaos and corruption, and before the Vod could do anything, the Father sealed the dimension of Jekad, leaving it in darkness and dooming it forever. With the betrayal of his father, the Vod became furious. Full of rage, he bent all of the people of Jekad to his will and campaign, and set one goal to everyone: to consume everything, even the Father, the Creator. Eventually, Jekad transformed into what we perceive as hell. The Vod's ultimate goal was to consume the energy of the Father. That would make him the strongest being to ever exist on the universe. With time, Hell and Devad grew too strong and were able to break the Father's seal and began invading other realms. While Hell was consuming other realms and worlds, Devad was consuming and killing the prime evils and gods of those realms. Because of that, Devad grew too strong that even he was becoming a real threat to the Father. The Father, noticing that the end was near, finally took action and fought against Devad on the Ingmar Sanctum. He took the life energy of the Dark Lord, made it into a sphere, and left it there on the Ingmar Sanctum. The Father then ordered Seraphim to take his own life sphere and leave it on the Luminarium. This is where the Father left his physical form and became just an essence within Urdak, ageless and formless. The Father would spread his logic and wisdom to all his creations and to the makers themselves. Even after being reduced to a mere sphere, Devad could still influence Hell and his minions. As stated in the Codex, the gods, even when not having a physical form, can still influence other realms. The Dark Lord, even after being defeated by the Father, was still in pursuit of his power. He spread power to his minions of Hell, the demons, and the campaign was not over. The Father, knowing that Hell will eventually reach the Luminarium, ordered the Seraphim to take his life sphere from the Luminarium, taking away the immortality of the Makers and leave it on the Ingmar Sanctum. The Father also ordered the Seraphim to take the remains of his consciousness, mold it into the AI known as Vega, and take it to the Earth. With that being done, the Seraphim became Sammohedin, and the Father became Vega. Like this, the Father's whereabouts would remain top secret, and, as Vega, he would be able to oversee the advancement of Hell and aid the humans with Argent energy. Vega has no recollection of him being God. Even if he seems almost omniscient and being sentient, Vega does not know he is the creator, as it was stated that the Father would only regain his memories if his physical body and consciousness were fused once again. This was made by the Father so that the Dark Lord would not discover that Vega was the Father. All of it was made with the intent of secluding himself away from the Dark Lord's sight, and it worked. With Vega now having full control of Urdak, the future for the franchise remains a mystery. The reason why the Father became Vega was to seclude himself from the Dark Lord. It was to secure himself away from the Dark Lord so that the Dark Lord would never know the whereabouts of God and the Father. That's why he became Vega, to escape from the claws of Dark Lord, and to never give the Dark Lord his immense power and logic. Thanks for watching. As okay, Spartans, that was all the time I had for today's video. Please let me know what you think about this video down in the comment section. Leave a like if you did, and a dislike if you disliked it. It is completely fine. Thanks to all of my patrons that made this video possible, and links to all of my social accounts will be down below. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and on Twitch. All the links are going to be down below. And actually, we just reached 4,000 followers on Twitter, and that is fantastic, that is awesome, and I love it. So please be sure to follow me there, because apparently creators are not taken seriously if they do not have a lot of followers on social media like Twitter and Instagram, and that is dumb. But well, what can we do? If you cannot beat them, you need to join them. So yes, again, be sure to follow me on Twitter, Twitch, and on Instagram. That's at Mr. Midnight on Twitter and at Midnight Spartan on Instagram. Have a nice weekend, have a nice Saturday, stay safe, be sure to play a lot of video games, and I'll see you tomorrow on a probably Demon Souls video. Thanks for watching and have an awesome day. Adios. Bye.